Happy Monday! Today's share chat is brought to you by my parents. So I don't know about you guys, but my parents had all kinds of catchy little sayings that were kind of part of our family values, I guess, right? And I used to think they were, crazy and just being like super dramatic or just controlling, right, with some of these. But the older I get, the more I'm like, ugh, my parents were totally right. And don't worry, Mom, I'll tag you in this video so you can take absolute credit for this, okay? So one of the things was like, nothing good happens after midnight. After so many years in the ER and in on-call and interventional radiology, I feel like it's like nothing good happens after 9 p.m. I mean, that's an absolute fact with nothing good happens after midnight because, all the stabbing, shootings, no normal people get hit by cars at 2 a.m. But the other thing was, and this is also something I'm like uber big and passionate on, is the truth sets you free. In my family, my parents are really big on honesty, and omission is a lie. And, you might as well just tell the truth because we're going to find out anyways, right? So that is a saying that I have just really embodied over the last couple years, and especially in terms with speaking your truth. I could think of so many circumstances in my life in the last couple years where I felt trapped, I felt unhappy, I was stressed and overwhelmed, but it's all because I wasn't being honest with myself about where I was at, where I was going, right? And even with friendships, the same thing. I have kept friendships in my life because I didn't feel like I could be as honest with them, right? But the moment I did speak my truth and then I was totally honest, and I ended up losing those friendships, and I'm like, oh, well, that's not someone I wanted to keep in my life anyways. So there's this quote by Mark Groves that is my absolute favorite, and I just feel this to my core in every part of my life. If a truth burns down a relationship, a family, a community, or a society, it was only ever held together by lies. And that, I say, let it burn. I never want to live in a world where our need for comfort supersedes our need to stand on a foundation only the truth can provide. So I want you to consider, where in your life are things being held together by lies? Where are you keeping yourself stuck, yourself miserable, yourself chained to whatever the things that are holding you back in your life, all because you're too scared to speak your truth? And the truth isn't easy. But lies are like candy and like junk food. They taste good at first and they give you that nice dopamine hit, right? But then you get diabetes, and then you're 500 pounds, and you have heart disease and all kinds of other issues, kidney failure. So either choose to do the uncomfortable things now and tell the truth and be honest with yourself. I mean, we're our own worst critics. If you talk to other people the way you talk to yourself, would you have any friends? So, and if we can't be honest with ourselves, how can we ever be honest with anyone else? Everything in our life starts with us. Our external world will reflect our inner world. So if you can't be honest with yourself, then you can't be surprised that you're surrounded by a bunch of people that lie to you, because you're setting the stage of how you want to be treated. So, like Mark Groves said, if the truth burns something down, let it burn. Call me up and I'll bring some matches and maybe some gasoline, and I'll help you with that. Figure out how to have the conversations, the hard conversations, and be honest with yourself and in the people in your life, and you'll be free. And I'm telling you, it's the most amazing thing ever. Good luck.